Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content, viewer discretion is advised. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are, guys. We are back at it again with another senseless countdown. Yeah, that's right, man. We are doing the top 20, actually the top 10 figures of 2020 so far. If you're watching this video, we're mid-year, we're halfway through 2020, this horrible, craptastic year. Probably one of the worst in the history of mankind. Well, actually, I'm sure there has been worse years in 2020. Maybe you guys have experienced horrible, years yourself. Personally, I know I have. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. So, as far as humanity is concerned, I think 2020, I think we all can agree, being that we're living in this year, this moment, I can definitely say that we can definitely say that it's been a horrible, horrible year thus far. With that being said, let's focus on the positivity right here in front of us. Let's focus on the toys. Let's escape the bullshit of the real world and focus on things that bring us joy. And that is action figures, guys. All right, so here we are. This right here, if you guys are looking to the left and to the right, are action figures that did not make the countdown. These are honorable mentions right here, guys. These are, I guess you can say, after the top 10. So these would fall into the top 20. And I'm going to go through them real quick, show you why I didn't pick them to be in the top 10. And just show them the love and appreciation that they deserve. So what we're going to do is we'll start over here to the left. Sugarman Build-A-Figure, one of the best Build-A-Figures ever made. Love this guy. Overlooked Build-A-Figure. Get this guy if you love creepy, cool stuff. And I'm going to go through this real quick, guys. I'm going to make this a really, really short, trying to make this a short video. Try to keep it under 20 minutes, 15 minutes possibly, because I don't want to go over and waste your time. I know you guys have a lot of shit to do, as well as I do. McFarlane, the Batman Who Laughs. Awesome piece. There's nothing I can say, nothing more I can say about this guy. Beautifully done. McFarlane killed it this year with DC figures. He's one of my favorite figures. In my collection, he didn't make the top 10 because there are 10 other figures that are more awesome than this guy. Yeah, I know, it's hard to believe, right? Speaking of McFarlane, we have Marauder, Doom. Nothing more I can say. This is classic McFarlane as I know him to be. McFarlane is at his best when he does cool, creepy, creeptastic figures, and this guy is no exception. Next up is Marvel Select Thanos, one of the best armored Thanos figures out there. I think he's better than Figure Arts. I think he's better than Legends. You guys may disagree with me, but this is my countdown. I'm only giving you my recommendation on the figure. So you guys may have your own favorites. Snake Eyes. Yeah, guys, I just recently reviewed this guy. You guys are wondering, wait a minute, Snake Eyes should be at number 1, man. He should be at least in the top 5 because he's freaking dope. He is dope. I've seen Snake Eyes before. Like I said, I'm not a big G.I. Joe fan, but I do appreciate G.I. Joe. I do appreciate this figure. Awesome, awesome figure. Like I said before, G.I. Joe's was before my time. But I do appreciate this Snake Eyes. We've seen him before. A lot of people are excited because, we got him in Hasbro form, but they've actually done the Snake Eyes before in previous forms as well. So it's not really a reboot of G.I. Joe, but we can go into details. I mean, we've seen him before. I've seen him before. Awesome figure. Not taking away anything from him. If he were to fall into my countdown, he would probably be at like number 11. It would be between him and Thanos right here. Speaking of, another awesome figure that we have gotten before, Beast. Awesome figure. He didn't have enough to fall into the top 10. Essentially the same body mold, chest body mold as the previous Beast, the Blue Beast, but the head sculpt is done beautifully. Love the head sculpt. The legs are done differently, and it's just an awesome, awesome figure. One of the best figures from the Build-A-Figure, Sugarman Build-A-Figure wave. Probably the best figure. And then we have Doom over here, Doctor Doom. A lot of people, he came out on the verge of 2019, 2020, so a lot of people had him in the countdown of favorite figures of 2019, but I figured he was worth a mention, and I didn't get him till 2020 anyway, so I figured I'd throw in Doom. And then last but not least is my only NECA figure that I left out of this countdown right here, but I do have a lot of NECA figures in my top 10. This is Pinhead Hellraiser from one of the best movies ever made. Yeah, he's a kind of a re-release, but the head sculpt is done beautifully. They actually gave him legs this time. Awesome, awesome piece. I highly recommend this piece, and that's probably one of the reasons why he didn't fall into the top 10, because he's kind of a re-release. But nonetheless, he came out in 2020. Dope figure. If you love horror stuff, you need to pick up this figure. Alright guys, let's get the top 10 countdown started at number 10. Alright, number 10 is Taskmaster. Now let me tell you guys, I've done this countdown a few times. I've recorded this countdown a few times, man. I found some other figures that I left out, forgot to put in there, then I put in there, and then Taskmaster kind of dropped down in the countdown. I love this Taskmaster, not a big Taskmaster fan. I didn't really want this figure until I saw him at, I think, Walmart or Target. Picked him up, loved him, fell in love with him. Awesome figure, hoodie, mask, goggles, shade, shield, whatever you want to call it, sword, shield. Awesome, awesome figure, man. Very, very slept on figure. I think when Black Widow movie comes out, I think people are, and when you see this villain for the first time on the big screen, I think people are going to go back to this wave, and especially this Taskmaster, and pick him up. But he's at number 10, a very surprising number 10, guys. I did not think I would have this guy on my list, but there's just something about this figure that is really, really dope. And there is Taskmaster at number 10. Number 9 is another surprise, guys. I'm not a big Transformer fan. Transformers, once again, was another toy lineup before my time, like G.I. Joe. This is my very, very, very first Optimus Prime. This is from Earthrise. What is it? Trilla, the Cybertron, Battle for Cybertron, I think, from what I can remember. Awesome Optimus Prime, dude. I never understood the fascination with Transformers until I picked this mofo up. Great articulation. Hasbro knocked it out of the park, man. And you guys are going to see a lot of Hasbro figures and a lot of NECA figures and McFarlane figures, because I'm kind of a low-end collector, so my limit, my price range is below 40. Dude, I try to stay below 40. I try not to spend too much on an action figure. And really, this is really good quality for the money. Dope Transformer, dope Optimus Prime, guys. Hasbro Transformers have won me over with this figure. I highly recommend this figure. Even if you are not Transformer fans like I am, definitely pick this guy up. Number 7. I had to think about that one. Wait, 10, 9, 8. No, number 8. Oh my goodness, number 8. We have the Unchained Armor Superman. When I first saw this guy, I knew I wanted to get him. He looked really dope. When I got him, I wasn't disappointed. Very awesome Superman. I love when toy companies give us different takes on your classic superheroes and give us something different that we don't have in our collection. And this guy was definitely it. Some of the best paint apps I've ever seen on a $20 action figure. They are so clean, pristine. His cape goes out like this. I never heard of this guy until I actually had him in my hand. Never knew this character existed. Awesome figure. He's also representing the red, white, and blue, or red, white, and silver, however you look at it, like Optimus Prime. That's probably why I like him. Awesome figure. Detail is just amazing, dude. For a $20 action figure, you can't go wrong. Here is the Unchained Armored Superman at number 8. Number 7, we have the Nightfall Batman. The best Batman of 2020 so far, guys. Yeah, a lot of people are not talking about this Batman because he is not a McFarlane Batman. DC is still making Batman figures. They are still making DC figures, guys. A lot of people have gotten caught up in the McFarlane hype, which is rightfully so. But this Batman has been overlooked. This is the Nightfall Batman. This is one of the best Batmans I've ever seen. One of the best Batmans I've ever owned. The only reason why he's not higher on the list, and my only gripe is a huge gripe, is the articulation is not really great on this Batman. But nonetheless, he looks freaking awesome, dude. Look at that scowl. Look at that chin. Look at that face. Look at those ears. The overall body structure, the Batman logo, the yellow belt. Everything about this guy is perfection when it comes to your classic Batman. And that is why he's at number 7, guys. Nightfall Batman, making the countdown of 2020. Number 6 might be a surprise to you guys. It is Red Hulk. Yeah, you're wondering, hey, how come you don't have this guy higher? Well, let me explain to you why. Because we've seen this body mold 3 other times before. We've seen him with the SDCC exclusive Green Hulk, the Hulk in the 2-pack with Wolverine, and the Gray Hulk, and now we have this guy right here. He's an awesome, awesome figure. Beautiful face sculpt. We still need butterflies, joints in the front, so he can do the Hulk clap, Hulk smash, Hulk clap. So because Hulk loves going to the opera, and he loves to clap, and he can't clap because his man boobs are in the way, his Hulk boobs are in the way. Awesome, awesome figure, guys. You guys don't need me to tell you this. If you guys don't have this figure, then you're not Hulk fans. You're not Marvel Legend fans. You need to get this guy in your collection because he's freaking dope. One of the best Hulk body molds I think the Hasbro has ever done. There's nothing more I can say that hasn't already been said. Dope figure. Hulk at number 6. Number 5. Just recently reviewed this Predator. Listen, there is nothing I can say about this guy. I mean, he is beautifully done. If you love Predator, if you love horror figures, if you just love beautiful, detailed figures, NECA has been killing it, man. NECA. I'm never disappointed when I pick up a NECA figure. Even when I pick up a NECA figure that I don't like, I take it out the package and realize I love the figure. There's nothing I can say about this guy that I haven't already said in my review. I did over a 20-minute video of this guy. One of the best Predators I think ever done. The 100th Predator from NECA. I'm just going to leave it at that. There is Predator, Alpha Predator, at number 5. Number 4, we have the Hellsuit Batman. Love this figure. One of the dopest figures, one of the dopest Batman figures ever. The paint apps, like the Unchained Armor Superman, is some of the cleanest I've ever seen on a $20 action figure. He is worth every penny. Dope figure. Love these wings. I feel like in the next 10 years, these wings are going to be outdated. But nonetheless, if you don't want the wings on them, guess what? You can take them out and boom, and boom, and boom. Take them out. And then he still looks dope without the wings, man. Awesome, awesome piece. I highly, highly recommend this Hellsuit Batman. If you don't have him, he's something different in your collection. He stands out. McFarlane came out with the guns a-blazing. And I'm glad that he gave us some new figures, action figures, to put on our shelf that we don't have. So there is the Hellsuit Batman at number 4. Number 3, we have the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, guys, I know what you're thinking. You're like, what? Cosmic Ghost Rider needs to be number 1. Well, I'm not going to disagree with you guys. He is toy perfection. He is a work of art. He's a beautiful toy sculpture. I think he is the best Marvel Legend of 2020. But there were just 2 other action figures that were better than this guy. But this guy is just so unique, beautifully done. It's a beautiful toy masterpiece. There's nothing wrong with this figure. He is toy perfection. This is something different, something unique. You put him on your Marvel Legends shelf and he's going to stand out. He is one of the best figures of 2020. If you don't have him in your countdown, then you suck as a toy collector, because this guy freaking rocks. So there's Cosmic Ghost Rider at number 3. Number 2. Number 2 is Shredder, man. Shredder from the Ninja Turtles movie that I grew up watching. Listen, there's nothing I can say about this guy that everybody has already said. Yeah, he came out in 2019 as a SDCC exclusive, but technically he was kind of re-released in 2020 as a single pack, as in the single GameStop exclusive single pack. He's Shredder, he's single, he's ready to mingle, he's ready to shred it up, take to the streets, shred it up, go to the single bar, shred it up. What the fuck am I talking about? Awesome piece. There's nothing more I can say about this guy. He is right off the movie screen. NECA did an amazing job. They do an amazing job with every figure that they release, man. They knock it out of the park every single time. The cape is done beautifully. There's nothing more I can say about this guy. He's perfection. If you guys own this figure, then you know what the hell I'm talking about. If you guys don't own this figure, if you're not Ninja Turtle fans, then what freaking planet are you living on? You need to pack up and move to Mars, man. Because Ninja Turtles are awesome, and this Shredder is a straight masterpiece. It doesn't get better than this unless it's number one. And speaking of, here we are, number one, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's no surprise, guys. If you watch my channel, if you've been watching my channel for the past 2 years now, then you guys know for the past 2 years I've been reviewing Spawn figures on my channel, dude. I'm one of the biggest Spawn fans out there. I love Spawn. I'm sure you guys are Spawn fans as well. This is the McFarlane Spawn that we were all looking for, an articulated Spawn piece. And if you're looking at him, it's my custom Spawn figure. I gave him the 90s look. I did a tutorial video, customization tutorial video of this guy. Actually, I've done a few videos of this guy. That's how much I love this Spawn figure. It doesn't get any much better than this number one, man. I love this figure. He is toy perfection. I don't think there's a better figure that came out in 2020, especially for the price, especially for the money. It's obvious there are Spawn fans, still a lot of Spawn fans out there because of the money that Todd raised in this Kickstarter. And yeah, we want more Spawn toys. This guy's awesome. I'm glad he came out in the Mortal Kombat lineup. He pretty much stands on his own. He's in my Spawn collection. I do have another Spawn on pre-order who's going to end up in my Mortal Kombat collection. But this guy is action figure perfection. He is the definition of action figure perfection. And as of right now, he is the best figure of 2020. And there you guys have it. There's nothing more I can say. Will he be dethroned at the end of 2020, or will Spawn stand victorious at the end of 2020? Will there be another cooler action figure than this Spawn right here? We'll have to wait and see to the end of the year, guys. But this was my top 10 or top 18 figures, top 20 figures of 2020 as of right now, guys. So tell me what you guys think of this countdown. Did you like my picks? Do you feel like I missed out anybody? What are your top 10? Put a list of your top 10 figures. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Positivity, no hate. Don't give me any hate. If you're going to give me hate, then don't give me any hate. Don't give me no dislikes. Like this video or don't, or comment. We'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to say thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching this review. Thanks for watching this countdown. And I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace out, homies.